Look at this guy. I just set up the cameras. I'm almost into Nevada. Look at this bum. He's gonna want something to eat. Hey, buddy. Sorry, I can't feed you. You wouldn't want what I have anyway. Look at them ears, isn't it? Pretty cute. Alright, we gotta get going. Alright, so long, little buddy. See you next time. Alright, here we go. I have come up to Vegas. I gotta get the van worked on at the Mercedes dealer in Henderson. So I had to make an appointment. It's early in the tomorrow morning. So I thought we'd come up and play around a little bit today. Brought my Lectric XPEAK bike. Thought we'd take a little bike ride too. There's the Nevada state line. Welcome to Nevada. I'm just gonna hang today around Boulder City. Then in the morning I have to be in Henderson. Alright, here's my exit. I'm gonna go up to this railroad trail park. Thought that'd be a fun little bike ride this morning. Also, there's a bike sculpture park I'm going to try to find this morning too. And I'm going to spend the night here at Lake Mead at the campground as well. Alright, here's my turnoff. It's crunch time for me to get prepared for the summer travels. We're at the first part of May. I got to get the van all serviced. I got a new battery system I'm installing. Actually, 2 of them. You'll be seeing that. The entire setup. All kinds of stuff coming up in the next couple of weeks. Going to be very, very busy. I had a good time up Grand Canyon and running around, but now I'm paying that price. But have to go to the Mercedes in Henderson. It's the closest one to me. There's a recall on the van, nothing serious, just some stuff. Then they're going to do an oil change and all that. So I'm all ready to go for the entire summer. Heck yeah. Get ready. We're only about 3 weeks out. I will be doing a live stream and announce the official travel season right around Memorial Day. Okay, I thought this would be a fun little bike ride. Get my exercise in, go see the tunnels. I did this a year or 2 ago, but it was super windy. I thought we'd try it again and hopefully be a lot nicer weather than last trip to here. Then I'm going to go up into Boulder City. Take the trail up there and see what we can find too. Alright, let me get unloaded. We'll get ready to rock and roll. This is my XPEAK, Lectric XPEAK 2. Look at that, my new helmet. Heck yeah. Got me an eagle. And got my celebration 250-year centennial for the USA. Cameras are mounted. I'm taking this bike with me all summer. Matter of fact, I gotta get some service done on this thing too. Brake squeal a little bit. Oil up the chain and just make sure it's ready to rock and roll too. So I figured it'd be a good little test ride on this today as well. Alright, let's go. There's a map on the storyboard up here. I'll show it to you where we're gonna go. Let me get parked here a second. It's over a 30-mile round trip if you do the entire loop, which I'm not today. We're only going to do the railroad trail and then right up into Boulder, but look how far around it goes. This thing goes clear up to almost North Las Vegas, backside of Henderson, clear down into Boulder City, and it's a paved bike trail the entire way around it. But what we're taking right now is called the Historic Railroad Trailhead. Pretty impressive, really. And we'll see Lake Mead, what's left of it. What else we got? Desert do's and don'ts. Well, I got water with me and stuff, so we're good. And the heat is on. We just got through a bunch of storm systems passing through. And they're saying the next day or two, triple digits all over Arizona. Careful what you wish for when it's cold here. Alright. This thing turns to dirt. This XPEAK will handle it. Hey, they got a big Memorial Day sale coming up. Starts May 12th. Lectric. Click the links down in the description if you're wanting to know what kind of bike this is and any more info on Lectric. They're good friends of mine. Over the years with Lectric, I've raised over $12,000 for charities with the help of Lectric bikes. Very good friends. All right, here we go. I know what you're thinking. It's an electric bike and all I use is the throttle. I do not. I'm trying to get healthy this year, so I do pedal. I use the power of the bike on uphills, but I'm pedaling a lot this year. Okay, here's a little storyboard. This trail was the original railroad that built the dam. They would haul supplies, all kinds of stuff through here. And that's why they built the tunnels that you'll see here in just a minute. But it's just vast desert with one big lake, what's left of the lake. Still a lot of water down there. All right, Just keep on rolling. A lot of people hike this trail. It's pretty long. I think to get back to the rest area is about 4 miles. And you can actually hike all the way into the dam. That's a long walk though. Always bring water if you're gonna come out here. Right now it's only about a little after 8 o'clock in the morning. I got up here kind of early. What a contrast in colors, that blue water against all this red dirt and rock. Nice place to sit. Can enjoy some good views up here. This was all dug out by hand, especially when you see the tunnels up here. They built this for the railroad. I just did several weeks ago a tour of the Hoover Dam, went and explored it. Then good old Lake Mead itself, I mean, I think it's the new normal for the water to be low. It's going to be the same for a very long time unless we get a whole different set of storms and water storage and all that. That guy had an e-bike too. Well, there's the marina. I'll stop up here, we'll get a shot of that. Good morning, how are you guys? Now you can see the marina. That's where I took the boat ride from, was down there. It's Henaway, something like that. Henaway. Boat launch. It's about the only one that's still active. There's our first tunnel. I think there's 5 tunnels total. Just rock everywhere, huh? Imagine the rumble those big trains would make coming through all these tunnels, carrying all the supplies to create that Hoover Dam. Pretty up here, isn't it? To think this was all water at one time, water would have come way up this direction. Amazing, isn't it? They tunneled straight through this rock. There's actually iron bolts or something holding the rock in place up there. Just incredible. So much engineering. They claim Hoover Dam, it was way ahead of its time when they engineered and built it. They thought of absolute everything. That was clear back almost 100 years ago. Still see the marina down there. Look at the walls of this one. Looks like they sprayed some kind of a concrete mixture on it to hold it in place. At the other end, there's a metal container. Yeah, so rocks don't hit you in the head. Kind of falling apart. Yeah, it's like a concrete. I forget what they call that stuff, but definitely like a concrete. We're getting up here a little bit. That drop off to the left, it's down there a ways. I forget, I think the lake is 160 feet below what the full level would have been. Something like that. When I took that boat ride a few weeks ago, they had a lot of that info. I'll put the link for that video down in the description. It's the Hoover Dam one. I don't have a horn on the bike, otherwise I'd beep the horn in there, see if it echoed. Like a train coming through, huh? Here's another one of these metal protective sheds so rock doesn't fall down on you. What a view, just everywhere. This is history. This is historic. It's amazing they turned it into trails like this. Saving history right here for everyone to enjoy. Good job, Boulder City, huh? I think we got one left, one tunnel left. Then there's a little rest area at the end of it. But what a view. Just think those train engineers and all that seen that daily. Of course, there was no lake when they were building the dam, was there? It was just the river. Ooh, there's a long one, isn't it? All right, we made them through. Pretty darn cool. Right up here is a rest area. I'll stop for a minute and turn around. Yeah, I'm kind of anxious to take the trail the other direction. But over 30 miles, that trail goes all the way around this area. See, you got a little restroom here. Here's the maintenance yard for the dam. That's a huge building. Of course, to maintain the dam, that's a huge project. There's actually a raft service that you can take from the bottom of the dam and you go downriver. I spotted that a few weeks ago. I'm not going to do it right away, but that's something to check into. Get more info on that. Well, there's our tunnels, all 5 of them. Right there. Pretty darn cool. What a cool trail, isn't it? Okay, well, I'm going to head back to the van. I might park up at the visitor center. I don't know yet. Then we'll explore some more of the trail going the other direction up towards Boulder City. For more information on my travels, be sure to check out my website, RVerTV.tv. There you sign up for a newsletter, putting one out once a month now. Got all kinds of cool stuff, free downloadable puzzles, articles, pictures, previous travels, future travels. And we got a merch shop, Armchair Traveler Series. And also the heck yeah, coffee mugs, hats, shirts. They're out now, make great gifts. And Mother's Day's coming up. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. You'll probably be seeing this video on Mother's Day, if it times out right. But once again, it's RVerTV.tv, and I appreciate it very much. There is just a view everywhere you look here. But all the trains that came through here, I wonder how many. They probably hauled the workers in as well. I bet all the workers rode on it. I'm gonna have to do a little more research. I know when I did the visitor center back at the dam, they had some info on the trains, but not all of it. All right, get ready. We're gonna roll through another one. It's like a locomotive here, huh? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh, can I catch him? I gotta grab the phone. There are two bighorn sheep right there. They can walk up and down these rock cliffs like it's nothing. Like walking across a parking lot. There's two of them. I don't see any more, just these two. They're munching on the green grass, whatever's growing here. I startled that one, but he wasn't too startled. Look, he's looking at me. Say, I'm eating breakfast. Leave me alone. So we got to see a burro. Now two bighorn sheep. Pretty good. I don't know if the camera audio is picking it up. When their hooves hit the rock, it makes like a clapping sound. They say their hooves are curved. That's how they hang on there. So good on the cliffs. Well, zoom in on the marina. There's your Kodak moment for the morning. What's left of Lake Mead. Yeah, them guys are getting down there a ways now. What a place to live. They just live here in the cliffs. They must be able to handle the heat, because it does get hot here in the summer. Of course, they got a big lake to drink out of, plenty of water. Oh, let me show you this. Where that metal container is. Look at the damage. Look how that rock is chipped away. That's why they put them there, keep rocks from hitting you. This is how I charge the bike up, right in the van, right off solar. I'm upgrading the solar system in here in the next couple weeks. I'll be videoing all that, but I can charge the bike as I travel. Once again, it's a XPEAK Lectric. They got a big Memorial Day sale going too, starting on the 12th. Okay, well, I moved the van up to the visitor center. They got a bigger parking lot. That other one was getting crowded down there. So I'm going to let the bike charge. I'm going to check a few emails. Then I want to ride up, find that sculpture, bike sculpture park. Something like that. It's supposed to have a gigantic bike. So that'd be fun to finish out the morning. Then I'm going to find my campground. Then early in the morning, I got to be in Henderson. And just wait at the dealer. It's probably the worst part. The Mercedes dealers are kind of far away. So if I go to them, I have to wait. Look at all their solar panels here. Okay, that's the direction we're going. Up to Boulder City. We'll get going here in just a minute. Alright, right here is where you set the power, plus and minus buttons. I usually set it at 2. That way I don't drain the battery down too fast. And we got 44 miles on the odometer. Okay, I got it set at 2. And I pedal now. I do pedal with the power. That makes the battery go a lot farther. Getting a little breezy. It's alright, it's definitely warming up. That heat is definitely coming on. So, alright, well, take a little ride. We got a few miles. I don't know how many exactly. We'll find out when I get back. Okay, just go back down. We'll pick up the trail again right down here at the bottom. There's the parking lot I was earlier, right down there. But it was getting super busy. Visitor Center has a bigger one. This is going to be uphill the entire way. Pretty steep one too, getting up into Boulder City. Look at this, there's actual tunnel that goes under the main highway right here. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. How's that for a horn? I had to do that. I tried it in one of the rock ones and it didn't echo. Okay, here we go. It's all paved. Pretty good. Yeah, 32-mile round trip if you take it all the way around. I don't know. I wouldn't want to do it by myself. If I had someone else riding, I'd probably attempt one that far. I think there's parking lots too around this thing where you can park in different locations. Coming up behind you. Thank you. Have a good day. Carved right through the rock here. This has to be part of the old railroad trail. The way it's built. Oh yeah, it has to be part of the old. Makes sense because they would have hauled the workers and everything clear up to Boulder City. I mean, we're going up in elevation here. I'm averaging about 13, 14 miles an hour pedaling with the bike set at a power of 2. Well, there's Lake Mead way down there. But you can see the path here. Definitely the old railroad line. Power poles everywhere from Hoover Dam. All electricity it generates. And we're heading way up there. That bike park is up there top of the hill somewhere. We'll find it. Getting in some really nice homes up on that hill. What a view those guys have. That is nice. Let me get a little shot of the homes here. Right there. A lot of switchbacks in the trail from the old train, so it didn't go straight up the grade. Yeah, those are some really nice homes. I've never been this close. You don't realize what's around Boulder City till you get on this trail. They got a mile marker every half mile, a little post. Gives you the mileage. Hello. Here's that parking lot. Could have parked here. I could have drove clear up here and saved all that. Of course, we wouldn't have seen the trail. No one's even parked here. Right there's Boulder Highway. Absolutely no one there. Well, one car. Yeah, what beautiful homes. Bet they cost a penny with a view like this over Lake Mead and this whole valley here. You know, one thing about Boulder City, there's no casinos. It's written in Nevada law. Boulder City's the only community where there's no gambling allowed. Okay, well, we've ridden a little ways. Still got a ways to go. You are here. Okay, so we're right at the edge of Boulder City. Well, let's go find that bicycle statue. This is a big drainage canal. There's also a paved path to the left. There's that gas station. I've stopped there before. Gotten coffee and stuff. I've only ever traveled along Boulder Highway. I've never seen any of these sites here. There's a lot of homes in here, a whole bunch. And we are still climbing. So a lot of this you can ride either in that drainage canal. There's little cutoffs that you can either come up to this path. Like right there you can't because that tunnel's too low. But you can go around it. Well, we're getting pretty close to town up here. I'm gonna cut over the other side. Wow, look at this. Here's another parking lot. I could have parked way up here. Oh, heck yeah. See, maybe the way I can do this trail, maybe this fall or something, I'll come back and just park in some of the parking lots and just do a few miles. See what this storyboard says. Well, pretty much the same map. We're gaining on it. We're not too much farther up to that park. All right, well, keep on trucking. Yay, finally made it. My goodness, we've done a few miles here. There's the bike. We're top of the mountain. That BC up there for Boulder City. There's dirt trails everywhere for mountain bikes. Look how big this bicycle is. I gotta put mine in front of it. Gotta get a picture like that. Right down there's Boulder City. You know, there's a train museum, all kinds of stuff. Boulder City. Look at that thing. There you go. There's my bike. And then their bike sculpture. Not a statue, sculpture. Well, pretty darn cool. This has been a fun morning. A lot of exercise too. I need it. My bike did good getting up here. If I ever wanted to live in Nevada, I'd pick a place like this. Because Vegas itself is yuck. That's a metropolis. Right here. I think this would be perfect. Probably cost a fortune to live here though. Alright, let's head back to the van. Okay, early in the morning, I can get the van fixed, get it serviced and fixed, worked on, recall, and then the oil change, all that. Super busy next 3 weeks. Be all kinds of stuff, getting the van ready. I'll show some of that in video. Get the bike loaded up here. I'm gonna head for the campground. Got tons of work to do today as well yet. Doing emails and whatnot. Let's see how many miles we did on this little excursion. It's at 58, 14 miles. Tomorrow when I leave here, I'm gonna also go down through Searchlight. There's a old town called Nelson, Nevada. It's supposed to be a historic mining town. That'll be next video coming up on RVerTV. Once again, happy Mother's Day to all the moms. Journey continues. Talk soon.